With elections just around the corner and following her blistering criticism of Eskom, political pundit Coconut Kelz is here live with us on the show to tell us who she thinks we should be voting for. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. It's a bit far out here. It's so close to Deep Sloot, so I was just scared that my car would be stolen.
Come on, this is Stain City. Is this not your neck of the woods?
It's next door. It's next door, that's all I'm saying. I live on the other side, like inside Sandton, you know, on the line of Caucus. I keep talking about it. It ends at William Nicol. So once you get here, whew, no.
Tell me something. Who are you voting for and why?
I think this is like obvious. I'm the mascot. I am the next token in line. It's always DA from now until we actually win the presidency this year.
Why?
Because they're white. That's the end of it all. Like a white leader is the right leader. It rhymes. And I just think Musi, you know, he speaks so well. He's so good you know, he's good looking for a black guy, you know, all those things. And he's not dangerous.
Right.
So he kind of makes me feel safe, and that's why I'd vote for him and the DA.
I speak well.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a good-looking black
but you're
guy.
dark-skinned, and that's threatening.
Threatening?
Yeah, it's quite scary. You're very dark.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to see you if the lights turned off right now.
Oh, my
so,
word.
yeah, there's a scale. You've got to be here and above in lightness in order to get my trust.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that. So I'm not your type.
No, not at all.
What do you make? Let me try and keep a serious face. What do you make of the ANC and the EFF, you know, obviously as the contenders of the elections?
Well, for me, it's always been the same. Skibenga. That's just what they are. I don't trust Cyril because he's the darkest person in South Africa. We actually did a poll, and people said he's the darkest in the country. And if you're that dark, how can you lead? And then there's also Julius and the whole, I mean, VBS, do you know what I mean? Like, corruption's only okay if white people do it. I've said this is my #1 message. If black people do it, because, you know, corruption is something that white people are good at. They've been doing it forever, so they've perfected it on how to do it well. Black people still don't do it well. It's messy. They leave crumbs all over the floor. They steal too much.
Where do they mess it up, do you think, Coconut Kelz?
They make it public. Do you know what I mean? Like, we keep it secret. You do it behind the scenes. But when you just steal, like, you know, you go into a shop, you grab bread, what do you want the people to do? So, yeah, that's just what the VBS thing is. It's just messy. Also, Julius's accent, I don't like it, hey? It's very rough.
Really?
I want to take him to elocution school and just fix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who do you think what do you say to people who think that voting is a waste of time, especially in these elections coming up? Well,
I can understand how people who have to go to the polls think so. But for us, like, we get polls flown to us in our homes.
Really?
Yeah. I vote at my house.
Wow.
And, you know, Cece comes and she lets them in. And then I vote, and then they go. So it's not the same as the waiting in the line thing. So I understand where they are coming from. But voting itself is not a waste of time.
Wow.
Especially if you're voting for the DA. If you're voting for the ANC, don't go. If you're voting for the EFF, don't go.
So I can't even get my CC to come and assist if I'm voting for the ANC type of vibe?
Well, if you're CC, because we have a rent-a-crowd CCs, and they are going to vote for the DA. Well, so they said.
Okay.
We gave them brown bread, you know, the ones that you tear away because they don't like the sliced ones.
Right.
Because they dip it in their tea and they eat it, you know?
Yes.
So they're going to be voting for the DA, I think. So if you're not voting for the DA, I think stay at home. Otherwise, everything else, go to the polls.
Wow, okay. I must then speak to my CC, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that was going to be my plan.
But if you know how to speak Fanagalo, because you know these ones, they don't know English, hey? I mean, I say to my CC all the time, I'm like, CC, Fagalo teaspoon, and then she just doesn't even know.
So as the DA, do you campaign differently for different races?
Yeah. With white people, we don't have to campaign. They're going to vote for us because they're scared of black leaders. But with black people, we have to go. Last week, we did toy-toying lessons.
Oh.
Me and Helen and Musi, we did toy-toying lessons. It was choreography by Somizi.
Yeah.
And we just learned. We said, hi, hi, hi. And we went down the streets. And
what did those entail? I mean, toy-toying lessons, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah. Well, first it's rhythm lessons because we don't have rhythm, first of all. So first it was just like 1, 2, like basic hip-hop, you know?
Okay.
And then we started with what they call kwaito. It's an old school South African movement. So we did kwaito lessons second, and then we started toy-toying. And then yeah, we learned it perfectly. It was amazing.
It sounds like it was quite a good time you had there.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Let's talk to you as Lesego now.
I don't know if I should pull off the wig or what, but yeah, okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. Where do you keep coconut Kelz? The whole time when you are Lesego, or are you coconut Kelz first, then Lesego second?
No, I'm never coconut Kelz except for and action.
Oh.
But she's always in a back pocket. The wig is always in the bag, ready for a skit or ready for, to take advantage of my surroundings, because I seem to bump into people and places that need a little coconut Kelz analysis. So she's always ready in my back pocket, yeah.
What inspired coconut Kelz?
My upbringing, I guess, because I was always in sort of more white situations. School was majority white. Even the places I lived, majority white. And the things I used to hear people say over and over again were kind of similar to what I've just been saying now, like we don't see color, we don't see race, when you people getting over it.
Yeah.
So it was the same sort of things over and over again. And I thought, how about if I play it back to you in not so threatening a manner? Because I used to be a keyboard warrior. So how about I make it fun and funny? Because I also want people to be able to laugh at themselves and each other. Yeah, and that's how it came.
Well, I'm happy to meet Lesego. Does Lesego speak any Sesotho?
She actually doesn't. She's not too far from Kelz. She doesn't vote DA, but she's not too far removed. I am learning with my actual CC.
Say one thing in Sesotho for me.
I mean, I feel like, can you give me something to translate or?
Saying we'll be right back here on the show.
No.
Is that too much?
Wow.
Okay, Lesego. It's okay. Can you say dumelang, le guy?
Yes, ke teko kae?
Oh, okay,
Ke tsebe ho tseba.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Ah, South
Right,
Africa,
right.
man.
Tiptoe into the
This
vernac.
child.